Alrighty, guys. Welcome to episode 9 of When Worlds Collide. No Frindt today. I know you guys are all very excited about that. Just Fishy and I today. We got Fish in the top right. Smalls, Carl, Captain Smalls, all those things in the top left there. And everyone knows how we get these things started.
Yes, they do.
It's tradition, and you don't fucks with tradition.
Not at all.
Little Crack McGee.
Oh,
My nail got stuck under the cap.
yeah. Because you don't know how to open a beer properly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Hell yeah.
Episode 9.
You got a nice Corona Celsi.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm a basic white bitch. That's why.
And I got a Bush Latte. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby.
All right.
Let's get after it.
Yeah, so to start the podcast off, we have another question of the day for everyone. Fish, we'll start with you with your answer, but the question here is, you die and are able to choose which video game world you are born into. Which one are you going with, buddy?
Which video game world am I getting born into? So, like, when you say born into is like from baby all the way till you die again, like reincarnation type deal?
I would say like just the starting point of that video game.
Starting point?
I think starting point, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, then I'm just gonna go with my initial response. I'm gonna do the Mass Effect world because I mean, like, why the hell not? It's sick, right? It's like it's all sci-fi. Like humanity's got like space travel, like intergalactic space travel. There's aliens that we've already like coincided with and everything, and then like a huge alien threat that it threatens the existence of every organic life that tries to kill everything, and you have to fight against it. That'd be sick to live in.
So my I think that sounds dope. My only thought process is like you get respawns.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
oh,
Are
yeah.
respawns part of that, or is that like part of like the caveat? You know, like
Does checkpoints count as respawns? Because like when you die,
That's
you
another good
go
question.
back to checkpoint from your last save.
yeah, like what's the difficulty you're playing on?
Sanity.
Sanity.
I play at the hardest difficulty for that game the whole way through. So
Yeah, so
that is hard.
it's another good question of the day. But I need that answer.
Right.
You get respawns, you know?
I don't think so. I mean, if we're basing it off of this life, one life, so.
That's the only thing I would like I'd be a little fearsome of going into a game like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, I'm on a spaceship, bro. I'm about to go meet an alien to do some trading or something. Or I'm like a part of a mercenary group on a pirate ship or something. I don't know. I don't care. It's sick. I got a space weapon. I'm gonna blow holes through somebody. That'd be cool as hell.
Mama said GTA. Mama, you live in Cali though.
GTA?
You live in GTA.
There's really no difference between GTA and San Francisco, though. People get run over by cars all the time. There's just prostitutes on the sidewalks and everything. Guns going off.
Maybe Mama's thinking more like the GTA as in being able to do whatever the fuck you want and being able to respawn.
Yeah.
So we'll just say you get to respawn.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, and a follow-up question. Do you know that you can respawn or not?
Oh.
That's a whole nother thing.
Well, maybe you learn from other people that chose that game that like, oh yeah, I've been dead 50 times.
Yeah, you talk to this guy, he's like, yeah, I got shot in the head one time. And you're like, how are you alive? He's like, oh, I just respawned. You're like, what?
Or
You can respawn in this universe?
this dude's like, yeah, I lived to 102. I was so ready to die. And I finally did. I rebirthed. So I was pissed as fuck.
Still got my skill points though, so that was pretty cool. It is a very interesting question. I feel like we could talk about it for hours if we wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the game I'm taking, I mentioned this to you before. I'm locking it in now. Put me in the Pokemon.
Ugh.
Put me in a Pokemon. My starter Squirtle. I'm gonna fuck up Gary. All right.
Okay, so if you live in the Pokemon world and you got everyone else in the Pokemon world, how do you become the best Pokemon trainer? Because you got all these other Pokemon players in your world. How do you become the very best that no one ever was?
Dude, honestly, I don't really care about being the very best. I just want a Squirtle that I can play with IRL.
Just feed him some Pokemon food and everything.
Yeah, him and I would just be like gang banging the town, bro. Like me and the Squirtle squad just like shooting up Pallet Town, dude.
Yeah, shooting the shit, it's just
Yeah.
fucking havoc.
Yeah, dude.
That would be funny. So, would is it like when you?
Hold Mrs. Ketchum at gunpoint.
Oh my god, that's so dark.
Oh, it gets darker.
Do you?
I'm only a beer in right now.
The characters in game, or do you like look like yourself in the Pokemon world? Like, would yourself look like an animated character in Pokemon, or just yourself?
Yeah, dude, take me way back to like Pokemon Yellow. I'll just be pixelated as fuck. That's fine with me.
Like half a centimeter tall, just like.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I'd get so many steps in a day. Nobody would beat me in a Fitbit challenge.
Also walking on only a 4-axis, whatever you call it, north, south, east, and west. You can't go diagonal at all.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on a grid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Imagine.
You're like your mailbox is
Trying to
like
go
right
diagonal.
over here. Like I can't reach it to the right, then up. You have to do that every single time.
Huh. That's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Yeah, right. You gotta think about these things. That's what I said. Like we could go super in depth with this, talk about it for maybe half a day if we
Yeah.
wanted to.
That's another good question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into the gaming news here.
With what little news that we've had the past couple.
Yeah, there has been little news, but we should have some upcoming news with Gamescom coming later in the month of August.
Yep.
Anything that you're looking for in particular at Gamescom? Like, I mean, we'll probably see things that we saw at E3, but maybe a little bit more in depth. Like, is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to?
I mean, we know that Xbox confirmed that they're gonna be at Gamescom, so I think we already know the elephant in the room, Halo Infinite. They show more than what they've had before. That's always a plus side.
Get me into the fucking beta.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Quit letting all these social media influencers and YouTubers get all the prize money and stuff.
Yeah, come on, Halo. Do you know who I am?
We're gamers. We're gamers at heart. Don't give it to little Joshy on YouTube who farms for views all the time, okay?
Joshy, dude. I'll tell you what, that guy.
That guy. But other than Halo, I think I'm really excited for Forza 5 too, right?
Yeah, man. They actually showed a little bit of Forza 5 gameplay today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that thing looks crispy.
So damn crispy. Oh my god.
They're gonna just take. Well, actually, I was gonna say they could take my money, but it'll be on Game Pass because it's an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, right. That's
So,
another huge.
Never mind, you can have my money, and I'm still gonna play the game.
Is there? Did they? So I remember they showed like a whole bunch of it at E3 and everything, but it was just like it was like content overload for me. So like as soon as it was over, like I don't remember anything that happened from it. Is there gonna be like battle royale modes and stuff like that again? Because I remember before they had
in Horizon 4.
Yeah, it was called like the Exterminator or the Eviscerator or something like that for their BR mode. It was weird.
You know what's kind of cool about that is like it's kind of got like the traditional arcade style to it.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you remember like going to Chuck E. Cheese, right? The one I always remember is I was playing that damn snowmobile game. And
yeah,
that one, and then like I can't remember what the racing one was. I guess it's more prominent in the racing one because I got good enough at the snowmobile one where it didn't apply. But basically, if you're far enough behind, like far enough behind like the players in front, then your game ends, right?
Oh yeah.
So, like maybe you're on lap 2 or 3, but if you're far enough behind, then it just cuts the game.
Yeah, you just.
You remember how the old arcade games were like that?
Yeah, they were relentless.
So I'm pretty sure that's how the battle royale works in Horizon. If that's not the battle royale, I know at the very least they had a game mode like that.
So I was watching popular streamer Lyric, and he played it not too long ago. And the way that the BR mode works in the last Forza was like you pick fights with people in like the game. So like there's like a circle and everything, and like the circle gets smaller and smaller and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like you can like honk at an enemy player and initiate a race with them, and then it just like sets a random waypoint within the circle, and like the first person to get to that waypoint wins the race, and that other person's knocked out. And then if you win that race, then you can upgrade your car to like a better version, or just like a different model, or like a more upgraded version of your current car and everything. That's like the whole point of the BR and everything.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no interest in the BR. But I will play the shit out of those games because they're so much fun.
Yeah, I like what I said before is like there's like so much that they showed. I don't know what the hell's in the game at all, but it just looked so interesting, like to say the least, that I'm definitely gonna download it and play with everyone. So it'll be a good game,
Yeah, man, I'll definitely dabble with that.
100%.
Um, but I mean, like you said, not too much gaming news, but one of the things that kind of piqued my eye, Dr. Disrespect is talking about opening up a gaming studio.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like really pumped for that because like it's somebody that has a passion for games and knows games very well.
yeah.
And then they also said, and I quote, partnership with a select list of mega influencers. I'm curious to who would be on that list. Who would you want on the list of mega influencers to be developing a game with Dr. Disrespect?
Oh, definitely. I would go for like esports, like directors and everything, like people who like know the hardcore player base of multiplayer games and everything. I saw some screenshots of when he was like talking about it and everything. It looked like giant skyscraper buildings. He said it, didn't he like mention it was like a vertical VR style type game? So like there's a lot more verticality to, like what the game he's trying to produce is. So if you're trying to like get people on board with that, I would. You can't go wrong with Blizzard employees or anyone like that because they have the.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Blizzard
I mean,
employees.
and you can't because like they do dumbass things, but they are good at their jobs to say the least. So I would get like a couple Blizzard employees from like the esports league, maybe like Call of Duty even because like they do have somewhat a good IP going on and everything. Just like get some veteran developers in your squad, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel that, but I think like when he says mega influencers, he's talking about like other like streamers, very prominent like influencers. So like if you could see another like streamer tag teaming with Dr. Disrespect, do you have a streamer in mind that you would like to see?
I don't know. I don't see how a streamer could make a video game though, you know?
I don't think it's them making it. I think it's them putting their ideas into it, and then other people are gonna be like, okay, let's do that. Because an additional sentence here, or brief quote was, so they are going to partnership with a select list of mega influencers, end quote, who will work closely with the studio to quote unquote launch their dream game. So
Okay.
basically, just some of the influencers that have been around for a while, um, putting their ideas into a game, like and kind of meshing it all together.
Right, yeah.
So I think I would like to see kind of like Shroud working with this.
I was thinking Shroud too. Ninja too, even.
Yeah, I mean, as much as like Ninja gets flack and stuff, like he's still like,
He's a gamer.
yeah, he's a gamer,
He started
exactly.
with Halo. He gets my respect infinitely for starting off.
Well, and now he's playing League. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was stuck on Fortnite forever because the money was too good. Now he's actually just playing whatever the hell he wants.
Right,
He's
yeah.
having a good time with League, so I can respect that.
Nick Merckx even. I don't. Tim the Tatman. I don't know. Tim the Tatman's funny, but I don't think he would give any prominent video game ideas that would help out a game. You know.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah,
My personal favorite Lyric, who I've been watching for like 6 years now. Like he's
I actually just recently followed Lyric.
bro. I love him. I don't want to see
He's
like.
playing Back for Blood the other day.
Yeah, I love it. He's so funny. He's got a weird voice and everything, but he's such an entertaining streamer. He just plays whatever the hell he wants every day, and he pulls like 30, 40,000 viewers every day. I think he was like one of the first people I found on Twitch when I first started using it and everything.
Yeah.
That's why I watch him. He's one of my OGs. Oh, baby.
Well, we briefly mentioned it, like when you were talking about that Blizzard employees,
Oh, yeah.
and just like a brief update, on the latest.
Ongoing shit.
Yeah, the ongoing shit. Ongoing shit show of what's going on at Blizzard. 3 of the senior developers have left the company, and one of those is including the lead director for Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Which that kind of sucks because I feel like we're all been waiting for Diablo 4 forever. We're getting Diablo 2 remastered here soon.
Yeah.
Beta comes out tomorrow, I believe, actually, for the Diablo 2 remastered.
Is that for PC only or
No, I believe it's all platforms.
all platform?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's, I don't know, because like you hear all these. I saw the statement that they released. This happened like an hour ago. Like they said, all those people left, like those three directors and everything left. But they also said that they already found like well-off replacements, and they already have enough employees to like.
I mean, that's what they're gonna say. Like, but how do we know how far along this game is in development, right? Like, if the lead director is gone and they're halfway through development, like that fucking sucks, right?
Oh yeah. So we saw that Diablo 4 cinematic trailer what, like a year ago? Was it last E3?
I think so. Yeah.
Not this last 3, but the
I
one.
don't recall seeing anything on this E3, but I think you're right. I think it was the previous year.
And they said that that Diablo 4 won't come out anytime soon, even for Blizzard standards. So we're still at least 2 years out from seeing any.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, how far in development are they? Like, how big of a loss is this actually? Obviously, they're gonna underplay it, you know.
Right. I think I mean they know that the less information that they show about this, the better off they are. You know, like if they don't need to release details that are not warranted, right? So they're trying to keep everyone in the dark, and they warned us before that the game's not coming out soon. So like with this news, like it's still not gonna come out soon.
Right.
We're just gonna have to keep on waiting, you know, it's with our thumbs up our ass or whatever. It's unfortunate, but yeah.
Mama's giving me a little update here. She says Diablo 2 Resurrected has early access this weekend.
Ooh,
And next weekend.
okay,
So if you have the pre-order for it, you get some early access.
yeah.
So that's cool.
I'm not really interested in Diablo 2. We talked about it before.
Yeah, we touched on this, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 10-plus-year-old game that's just been recolored, updated visuals and whatnot. Like the game still is good.
Right.
It's
No doubt.
on its own, but like that game in today's standards, like it's kind of outdated. Like I'm not saying the game's bad in any shape or form. It's just like it's an old game with a new facelift. That's all that it is.
And like you had brought up, like if it was on Game Pass, I'd definitely be dabbling, but I don't think it's a game that I'm gonna end up buying, to be honest.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm not. I played a lot of Diablo 3. I played too much Diablo 3, so I've had I've had my fill with it. I've done like I don't know, like 3 seasons in a row for Diablo 3. I chased the leaderboards with specific characters and everything. I played
Yeah.
with my buddies and whatnot, so I got my fill with it. Going back to a previous Diablo, it doesn't seem appealing to me, you know?
Well, and the other thing you're saying, you know, like you are a Diablo veteran. Um, yeah, to some degree. But the Ascent is a game that's very much like that has recently released on the Game Pass. So, one of these streams, guys, be looking for the Ascent. It's a very Diablo style kind of game that Fish and I are gonna pursue one of these days.
Yep, for sure.
Maybe on one of these Sundays or one of these odd days where I just don't feel like playing Splitgate or something. Look for the Ascent. But moving forward with the gaming news, I want to touch on this real quick just because I'm definitely going to try it.
Oh, God.
Did you see they are releasing a seltzer for Mountain Dew?
Are they really?
See that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Mountain Dew's coming out with a fucking alcoholic seltzer.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Mountain Dew!
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey chip.
Yeah, spider monkey chip.
What's that even? So it's literally just gonna be Mountain Dew with like alcohol in it. Like, how the hell would that even taste?
I'll pull up a picture here.
You get a heart attack as soon as you drink it. Like, I don't know. We've had this trend of
seltzers.
Yeah, seltzers and just like drinks that have alcohol in them that are just like not meant to have alcohol in them.
Yo, right here. So they're 5% alcohol. We have a Mountain Dew. Yeah, they're Mountain Dew hard seltzers. There's one that has 0 sugar with just like the Mountain Dew taste. Oh, they're all 0 sugar. So there's one that's got the regular Mountain Dew taste. There's a black cherry, and then there's a watermelon.
Well, that's more alcohol than Corona seltzers.
What are those Corona seltzers there?
4.5.
Oh, all right. Well, another reason to try them.
Yeah, right. Dude, put it in a 12-pack, make it $12. Hell yeah. Oh
yeah. So
yeah, they say 0.
Give them a go.
Yeah, they say 0 sugars, but I don't know. That's not like really accurate, right? Because
you get all the fake shit, all the fake sugar in it. Yeah.
Fake sugar in it, then you don't have to put the real sugar.
Right. You just say 0 sugar.
If it's not chemically, with like the same structures like regular sugar, then you don't have to advertise it as sugar. So it's not actual zero sugar, which is unfortunate. But I don't care. It's got 5% alcohol in it, so I'm down.
Yeah, so we'll dabble with one of these streams.
Podcast,
Yeah.
we'll try them out. Give us our honest review on them.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up very briefly. I'm also trying to avoid this Ariana Grande news.
Yeah.
'Cause
Let's just peel the Band-Aid off. We'll talk about it.
All right, one
Points on it.
one sentence and then it's done. Cause I can't stand her and I don't like Fortnite. So Ariana Grande will be making 20 mil off the Fortnite concert. End sentence. Next topic.
Oh, no. Okay. So you and I are both not Fortnite fans, which is understandable. That game's just like whatever. But apparently, with the Ariana Grande concert, it pulled in almost 78 million live viewers for the event alone,
Spare me.
which is an absurd number because it's like more viewers than like any like World Series or any championship numbers put together. It's just like a dummy amount of people. I saw
I'd rather tie my dick in a knot.
dude, I saw a couple clips of the event and everything. It looked pretty damn sick. They did the one song with Mac Miller and everything, which was pretty cool. And it was just like Ariana walking upstairs, and
Even though Ariana was the one that killed him, right?
yeah, well,
With that fentanyl coke.
right. So we're not gonna get into that a bit, but what they showed for it was somewhat heart-filling or heartwarming. It was Mac Miller's doing his rap verse in Ariana's song, and you could see like Ariana walking upstairs, and it looked like she was walking up like Stairway to Heaven and everything. So
Spare me.
a little bit heartwarming. I don't know. It looked cool.
Spare me.
It looked cool. I can't hate on it. The Travis Scott live event was cool. This Ariana one was cool. The Ariana had more viewers than the Travis Scott, so it was a huge success for
I
him.
think we're pushing 3 minutes on this topic, so let's.
That's all the Fortnite news that we're gonna give you for the next month or
Fuck that bitch. This is Russia.
Russia.
Let's see what else we got here. Back for Blood beta comes out tomorrow. We'll be on that.
Open beta, yes.
Yeah, open beta. Yes.
So I tried out the early access beta. I like watched some Twitch streamer for an hour and I got an access code to it. And I'll tell you what, that game is crispy. So damn crispy. Oh my god, dude. It's literally it's ready to ship today. But they're spending that extra time to like fully polish out all the kinks and everything. But that game is actually ready to ship today if they wanted to. It's so nice. The only thing that I saw was a little bit of problem was the crossplay stuff because like I was playing with PC players.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty common problem to have, like in beta and like even into launch a little bit.
Yeah, so like with since I was playing with like PC players and everything, there would be times where like we would finish like an act and everything and load into like the next level. And then they would just like randomly DC, or I would like get kicked from the lobby, but then you can just like reconnect instantly to that group. So it's not like that.
So like it's not like the game's all gone to shit.
Yeah, no, like you can like
Wow.
Can you open up a can or no?
I guess not, dude. I guess I'm a fucking poos.
Yeah, you got those baby hands going on.
Baby hands. Isn't that like a thing of Rick and Morty? I got baby hands or baby arms.
Baby legs.
legs.
Baby legs.
Yeah, it's regular legs and baby legs. They're like the police officers.
Oh yeah, you really showed me what it means to be a cop now. Thanks. I've really learned my lessons. Like, no problem, baby legs. I'm gonna chase after the culprit.
Yeah.
It's into like a what do you call it?
Interdimensional cable.
It could have been, yeah.
Dude, we're going off on a tangent. I gotta cut it. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Back for Blood gonna be a good game. Works really well. Only problem is crossplay a little bit. The bots are a little weird too because they teleport like right on the.
Oh yeah.
I noticed that so many times where like it would be like me and some other dude and then like two bots. The two bots would be following the other guy, and if they like straggled too far behind, they literally would just like teleport like 1,000 feet to the other guy or like on top of me, and it was just like really freaking me out because like I would see him behind me, turn one direction, turn around, and they wouldn't be there, and I'd see them like all the way across the map. I'm just like, how the hell did they get over there? But yeah, the bots just basically stick right on top of you the whole level.
All right, and then two. I want to cover two more things, then we'll get into the sports here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, these are both kind of like in the same like realm of like anime. So we'll start out with like the big ass one. So Funimation completed a deal to acquire Crunchyroll worth almost 1.2 bill.
B.
Yeah, and then Funimation is owned by Sony. So Sony is just gonna be like a powerhouse for the anime world, which I think is like a big win. But like, nah.
Anime is a huge ass industry. It's like
Oh yeah, no,
watch content on Earth. Like,
yeah, I don't want to undersell it, but like I feel like there's other like avenues to get that, as well as I don't think it's as big as like what Xbox is doing with Game Pass.
right.
If that's like trying their like answer in a way, I don't know.
Yeah, we saw before that like Sony's kind of like trying to make up for all this content loss that they're
Right. They're trying to do
experiencing
something, right?
compared to Microsoft and everything.
Right.
So their answer is just like, let's just give them movies and shows and everything. Like I saw with Sony, you can get like 6 months of Apple TV if you sign up for it and everything for free.
Yeah.
Now like with this Sony deal, like like it's not official, but I'm guessing we're gonna just see like more anime shows and movies coming to PlayStation because Sony owns it. So like, why the hell not? It's free stuff for them.
My question though is, like, Funimation is an application on Xbox, so like I don't think that's going anywhere, right? They're not gonna make it.
No. It's literally just a business merger.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think there's gonna be X.
Yeah. So they're gonna make more money, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna affect any other people on any other platform.
No.
It would be kind of like the Microsoft deal. Like it's making Microsoft a ton of money when they acquired Minecraft.
Right.
But like it's still on every platform, so it doesn't really make a
It's
fucking
just gonna
difference.
be like those things where like we'll hear like a little news bit be like, oh, PlayStation users can download Dragon Ball Z movie for free when it releases in the coming months or something. Like that's like the biggest thing we'll see from that merger. It's just like PlayStation users will get like exclusive. I wouldn't say exclusive content. They'll get content for free on their platform, but like most of us just don't really care about it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah,
Because I know they're working on the new one. That's
I'll either just wait for it to come out at a lower price, or I'll just pirate it somehow.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't pirate things; that's illegal. Cool. Okay.
But yeah. Well, the other thing is too is like I probably will buy a PlayStation 4 at some point.
Will you?
Yeah, just to play some of those old games that I never played, like the God of War and the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I really want to play God of War.
Give it another year. PlayStation 4s will be cheap.
I'm gonna cop a PS5 somehow. I'm gonna be one of those scalpers.
Well, I don't want to be that. I don't want to spend $500 on a piece of equipment I'm going to use like for a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I pay $100 for a PlayStation 4 and I buy a couple games on it and like periodically hop on it,
Yeah.
just to play the exclusives, like I'm fine with that.
The only games I would actually play on PlayStation are God of War, the new Ratchet and Clank, and the first Last of Us. That's it.
So, dude, but the other thing is, Ratchet and Clank is PS5 exclusive. Did you know that? It's not on PS4.
Yeah, next gen only.
Yeah. Or
I see why though, because that game is just
wild.
so well
Yeah, the loading screens, there's none.
done at all.
Last thing with the gaming news here is, so the creators of South Park were granted $900 million. So what that 900 mil entailed, what they gotta make a video game, 5 movies, and then they're extended to season 30, I think.
It's just basically South Park content for everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of South Park content. They literally have just been given the golden key. They're just like, have at it, go wild.
They're like
Make more of it.
Yeah, like they're like the Simpsons now, but they have these video game deals as well.
They're so good. Is it only one video game, or are they making 2 more?
One video game, 5 movies, and I think extended to season 30.
Okay, yeah. And
I don't have like the specifics written down, but I remember reading this, and for some reason those numbers are sticking in my head, so they may or may not be right.
I heard 2 South Park movies are coming out next year, right? 2022. So
Mama Goes, that show is still fucking on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I love South Park.
It's funny, I like it.
Yeah, I love South Park.
The video games are hilarious. They're so
Yeah.
good. The Fractured Butthole was
Well,
So fun.
Even the Stick of Truth was awesome.
Yeah, I did. I played the second one, and then I think I only finished half of the first one.
Yeah, you should have done the first one first.
Oh, I did. So what happened was I bought Fractured Butthole, and they gave me the free version, or they gave me a free copy of the first one. So I played the second, then I played the first one.
Yeah, the mechanics in the second one are actually like more like a video game. The first one's very simplistic. It's
Right.
like you're playing the TV show.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I loved, and it was awesome. But then, like, you get into the second one, you're like, whoa, they turned it up to 10.
Exactly.
Like, this is actually like a turn-based game.
The only thing I remember that I didn't like too much in the second one was like when you use like your superpower in the fights and everything, it would do like that really long cutscene.
Oh yeah,
You couldn't skip it at all. So like you literally had to watch like that same cutscene throughout the entire game happen the whole time. Like the first few times it was like cool and funny, and then afterwards you're just like, all right, come on, let's move it on. Like I just want to get this fight over with and see what happens with the rest of the story and everything. And you just like can't skip that little cutscene that happens every single time. Other than that, it was a really funny game. Morgan Freeman is probably the best fight in that game.
Oh yeah, dude. So we don't have Frindt to pull the truth or drink cards at the halfway point here, but I just Googled some, so I'm gonna have you pick a number 1 through 49.
Ooh. Let's do 27.
27.
27?
Which sexual act are you best at?
Self-sexual act.
Self-sexual act. Self-pleasure.
Exactly. I'm an expert at it. If anyone needs pointers, call me at my number. That was a question for 27?
Yeah.
The dumbest one yet.
Mama said I didn't know that about South Park. Not about you self-jerking.
Yeah, South Park's huge.
Yeah, I haven't seen that show in like 15 years. Oh, it's still good. It's still good.
Definitely still going strong.
It was great during the election because it was hitting both sides.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Not this. Well, the Hillary and Trump election.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
I don't think I've seen anything. I haven't watched it recently at all, but I saw a few episodes back during like the Hillary Trump era.
Yeah. All right. I did not read any other questions except for yours, so I'm gonna go with my favorite number, 24.
24.
All right. If you could have sex with one person in this room, who would it be?
Oh God.
I guess you're getting the dick fish because you're the only person in this room.
Jesus. So these are the worst questions I've ever seen. Read a whole nother random question.
Pick another number.
It's 36.
36. What movie always turns you on?
Oh. Movie turns me on.
Yeah.
God.
These are some goofy ass questions.
They are. God, movies even turn me on? I don't even know. 50 Shades of Grey.
There you
I
go.
haven't seen it, but I guess like it would turn me on. I guess
Something, right? I don't know.
Oh, what's like I don't know. That's a little too inappropriate. I was about to say, what Disney movie?
What Disney movie? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, those questions are bullshit.
I'm gonna pick another number. Let's do 7 for Michael Vick. Shout out Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
What's the weirdest role play you've ever done? Fuck, I don't know.
Carl's all vanilla.
I don't really role play.
Exactly.
I'm not vanilla though. I can tell you that. There's no vanilla over here.
You're were you gonna act like the cop and robber type deal?
Bro, I don't know. It's probably been a minute since we role played for real.
Oh, but no favorite role play.
I'll just drink for this one. I have no idea.
Yeah, so I said Vanilla Carl does an experiment in the bedroom.
That's inaccurate. we just don't role play. All right.
That does it for the video game news, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a couple other things, but it's nothing really noteworthy, just kind of small things that a niche player count would only care about and stuff like that. It's been a slow week for video games the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it kind of has. It'll start picking up back here now as we got these like releases coming out and whatnot,
Yeah, so Gamescom happens towards the end of August. and we won't be able to talk about till a couple podcasts from now, right?
Right. So once we hit September, we're gonna be going weekly, which we've discussed beforehand. But
Yeah, so I think the next podcast, like beginning week of September, that'll be a nice one for video games and for sports and everything. That'll be a hefty one, actually.
all right, Fish, I have to ask a favor of you, my friend.
Oh God, what?
I need you to lead the sports topics.
Oh Jesus! You want me to read off the?
You can go off of the NHL here, because I think you can do that. But I'm literally gonna fucking piss my pants over here. I need to take a Wiz Khalifa
Yeah.
so bad. So you started.
Now?
Yeah, dude,
In the middle of the podcast?
have to.
Oh my
Start
God!
the sports.
Oh my God! He's leaving me hanging around. The boy's got a bladder the size of a goldfish, and his brain works the same exact way. You didn't know that. So, for video, or no, not for sports news, we're gonna start off with the NHL. And apparently, during the NHL free agency, teams spent a total of nearly $70 million in the first 9 minutes of the free agency picks, which is actually insane. 90 million or $70 million is a pretty penny, to say the least. And Frindt wrote down some of the things they could buy with $70 million, which is kind of funny. You could buy two 70-foot yachts with $70 million, which is a nice statistic, or you could buy 200 giraffes with $70 million, which is pretty interesting to think about, because I would love to have 200 giraffes in my possession.
Yeah, what would you do with 200 giraffes?
Battle Royale, baby. Put like swords and shit on them, like some guns that just shoot everywhere. Just have at them. Make them feral.
The neck waps.
Rabies or whatever, and just make them have at it. I wouldn't care. 200 giraffes going to death, like that would be a nice video to make.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, that was during the free agency for the NHL. $70 million in the first 9 minutes when it first opened up.
Yeah, that's
It's a
wild.
dummy amount of money.
Real quick, as I expressed to people in Discord and to Fish,
Yeah.
I had a massive pounding headache before this.
Yeah.
So I chugged a bunch of water and then 2 beers.
Mm-hmm.
So my bladder was like, we gotta go.
You got rid of one thing, now you have another problem to deal with.
Right. Headache's gone, but now I'm about to piss myself. All right. Let's get into some NFL news. We had our first preseason game last Thursday between the Squealers and the Cowboys.
The squealers.
So football's back, dude.
Football's back, baby! Woo! New season, or I guess preseason now.
Yeah, Brownie's got the Jags this weekend. We got some more preseason action this weekend. So I'm pumped for that. Glad to see football back. But in some football news, we had this like cryptic ass tweet, like high school ass, like subtweeting, like bitch ass move by Michael Thomas.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't have the exact quote on here, but it was basically about how he was injured last season and how the Saints like didn't represent the situation correctly. So he basically subtweeted him in he typed it up in Comic Sans.
Super professional by him.
Yeah,
How
dude.
old is that guy again?
I mean, he's got to be at least 30 at this point.
Oh yeah, easily.
But he's a wide receiver, so he's a diva. But
Why don't I get the ball more?
yeah, but so basically, what plays into this as well is like he ghosted the Saints for 3 months over the summer, not communicating with them about his injury because he actually didn't get surgery as soon as he could have.
Yeah,
He was gonna just try to rehab it, but then I believe he got surgery like later on.
that was an ankle injury, right? Or it was a knee?
Ankle.
Ankle. Okay.
Yeah. So now the fact that he kind of ghosted the Saints and was doing his own rehab and stuff and prolonged getting the surgery, now that he's getting the surgery, he won't be ready for the start of the season. And now he's putting out this cryptic ass tweet because he's like, the Saints are just like portraying me as this villain. So it's just like some high school drama ass shit.
That is like the weirdest news to come out of the NFL before the season even starts right
Oh,
now.
dude, there's always some weird ass news.
I know, right? Oh my God. So he got the surgery, right?
He got the surgery finally, yeah. later than advised, but he won't be ready for the start of the season.
Well, it must have not been like a pertinent injury, right? If he delayed having the surgery for it. If he thought that he could rehab it
Right.
before he got surgery, then it must have not been that like
It's just a weird situation, man. But going into the season now, they don't have Michael Thomas. Drew Brees retired. They're not sure what they're doing at quarterback. They got Taysom Hill and they got Jameis Winston. The only sound thing on the Saints right now is Alvin Kamara,
yeah.
which, if we have any fantasy players out there, ADP is 3 right now. He's gonna eat. Everybody else on that team is pretty much untouchable except for maybe Adam Troutman. Troutman. He's a tight end for the Saints now that Jared Cook's gone. But yeah, it's just a weird situation. I don't expect much out of the Saints this year, but we'll see what happens. They're an interesting team because they have some talent out there.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how are they going to put it together? I have no idea. Sean Payton's a good coach, but I guess we'll see. Just some dumbass drama.
Saints too. Like what about you mentioned that the Steelers had their preseason game and everything.
Squealers? Yeah.
Squealers. Sorry. What was I didn't see the score of that game. What happened during that game?
I mean, it's preseason. It don't really mean shit, but the Steelers ended up winning.
Okay.
And then, you know what's funny? It was like the guy that's a radio host in Pittsburgh was like hyping up how like good Dwayne Haskins looked, even though he's their third string. It's just like, god damn, like we used to be that as a Browns fan, and now the Steelers are getting that way.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, they're about to catch a wiener this year.
Dude, this season,
Bulldozing.
this season's shaping up to be like really hype and everything because
Oh yeah,
the Browns, like they're coming off from like their biggest win, quote unquote, from last season and everything. So
not quote unquote, like definitely,
like actually,
like in our lifetime.
You're right. So yeah, it's like all these like shit ass teams that were like just like the butt of the joke and everything. Like they have a legitimate shot of
Right.
like making the playoffs and even going further than that. So I'm actually hyped for this football season.
Well, some additional hype that kind of plays in the NFL as well is we had Hard Knocks start up this week, and the Cowboys are on it again for the third time,
Okay.
which is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But like, it's the Cowboys. Like Jerry Jones is making those deals work. But
The fact that he still intervenes with that team is just so hilarious.
oh dude,
He's just like a hardcore Cowboys fan, but he's a GM. He doesn't really know exactly what goes on, but he's just like, I fucking love football. I got all the money in the world. I'm gonna intervene.
But that being said, man, there is like a good storyline behind it. Like with Dak coming back off the injury, he was lighting it up before he got injured. He was on pace for like 5,000 yards passing.
Damn.
Before he got hurt. Yeah. So now we got the additional game this year. We got 17 games. So we'll see what he ends up doing. As far as passing yards, the defense is still not very good, so they're going to have to sling it to win. And then they're just, from what I could see and like reports coming out, is that Zeke is looking good.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what the Cowboys do this year. They should have an explosive offense with, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Zeke, and then Dak. But I don't think that defense is going to be there. But with how weak the NFC East is, I bet you they're the playoff team this year. I think they're that team that kind of reverts from last year. That Dak injury was just huge.
It's definitely a what do you call it? Like a option that could happen for later in the season and everything for sure. But yeah, I like Zeke when he in college and everything. I watched him almost every week with Brian and everything because he's just so interesting.
Oh yeah, man, he's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the NFC East, you got the Giants, Eagles, and Redskins. The only not even the Redskins. Fucking
yeah, what are they called now? What name?
Washington football team.
Is that all?
God damn it. It's just so lame.
God.
But the only other team I could even see making a push is potentially Washington. They got a very sound defense, and they have a capable quarterback. You know who Ryan Fitzpatrick is?
Yeah.
Got the beard?
Yeah. Oh,
They got him now in free agency, so he's...
Ooh, how much would that contract have cost? Jesus.
I don't think much. He's kind of a travel man, but yeah, because
I would assume at least like 30 mil or something for him.
he is a big risk, big reward kind of guy.
Yeah.
He'll have games where he throws 5 touchdowns and they like blow out a team, and then he'll have another game where 4 interceptions and 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
He's very inconsistent. But the interesting like talking point for that team, I think, is Terry McLaurin. He's one of their kind of downfield threats.
Okay.
And Fitzpatrick is one of the best guys in the league that throws the deep ball. So it'll be fun to watch that tandem this year. And then the defense should be good again. So I think that's the only team that could really pose a threat to the Cowboys in the NFC East.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But,
what about the I saw some news on the Packers not too long ago. Are they going to be like an actual contender for the championship this season or no?
I mean, they should be. They got Rodgers back, and then I mean, him and Devontae Adams together are the best, probably.
Rodgers still healthy though, and everything.
Yeah. And then Rodgers to Devontae Adams is probably the best combo in the league, I'd say.
Right.
And Aaron Jones is a beast. So I expect the Packers to do some good work this year, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, anyways, enough about the NFL.
We're gonna wait till the actual season starts before we get in.
Oh my god, dude!
Frindts better at talking about sports than I am, so
I could talk NFL all day, dude. Oh my!
I know somewhat about sports, but like Carl and Frindt are the experts here. I talk about the video games.
That's the video game
I'm the
guy.
video game guy. Carl and Frindt are the sports guys. Okay. I'm out of my element here, but I know. I've been trying to keep up. I at least read the Sports Center tweets when they come out, so I have somewhat an idea. All I've seen is just huge contract numbers for all the free agencies in the NFL and everything. People throwing out like 40, 67 million dollar contracts for these players, which is just absolutely insane to see. And everything feels like we're in FIFA or something where everything's uncapped.
Dude, speaking of FIFA and the cap, ironically enough, Messi just signed with PSG. So he's leaving Barcelona for the first time in 21 years.
Yeah.
Did you happen to catch that?
I saw his farewell speech or whatever you call it. Kind of taught like I'm not a soccer fan at all, but like I felt the heartstrings being pulled right there a bit.
I mean, dude, but if you think about it, he started at Barcelona when he was 13. Like
13? Jesus! Oh my god!
Yeah. Could you, dude? So like, imagine like what you were doing.
Bad at 13.
Was that 8th grade?
Probably, yeah. 13, 14.
7th grade.
7th grade.
I think I was 14 in 8th grade.
You're a sophomore in high school when you get your license.
Yeah, so that's 7th grade.
Jesus! Oh my god!
He's like,
you get signed to that? What?
Well, they have like the amateur team, and if you have that kind of talent, then.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's actually nuts.
So it's 21 years. The majority of his life, he's been at Barcelona.
Yeah.
And he actually even told Barcelona he'd take a 50% pay cut. And he was still too expensive for Barcelona because Barcelona's their whole shit's fucked up right now. They can't pay anybody.
Right, yeah. That's what happens when you're literally the best player in your sport.
Ronaldo.
You're just too damn expensive for your own team to even hold on to. That's actually crazy how good he is, though. Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't know that he like joined the league at 13 or. Oh, that's actually nuts.
Yeah, so either way, I mean, PSG will be entertaining to watch this year.
Mm-hmm, right.
Dude, I mean, I might be way wrong on this because I don't keep up with soccer, but I believe that Neymar's on PSG now. I'm waiting for, like, Reptile to pop in and call me a fucking idiot.
What are you talking about, you American?
Yeah, you stupid American that likes pineapple on their pizza. What are you talking about?
I will say, I appreciated soccer a little more only because I watched the Ted Lasso show.
Yeah.
Like, so I
it's such a weird.
I know it's such a weird comparison, but like I don't really give a two shits about soccer or anything, but like watching Ted Lasso, like I was just like, oh, I see why people like the sport so much now. So I understand why it's such a big deal around the world.
The only time I get into soccer is when I'm playing FIFA. And then when oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Like when the United States team plays for the World Cup.
Oh yeah,
that's the word I was. Lord Almighty.
Words are hard as usual. Are they soccer's an Olympic sport too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I haven't watched that at all either. It's just I don't know. The sport's cool and all. I don't know why I just can't get into it. It's definitely interesting. I love watching the highlight reels and everything of it, but just watching the in betweens is just so dragging and boring. Holy hell. They're just kicking the ball for 20 minutes and then they make a play and everyone goes wild that he missed the goal by 5 feet. And it's just like, cool.
Well, I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it than that.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
But anyways, bro, like,
I'll stand on that mountain by myself.
anyways, bro, like, on the topic of the Olympics, USA baby wins by
Number one, let's go.
wins by 1 gold medal with a total of 39. China right behind us with 38. Even though altogether we had 113 and China only had 88, but
Hell yeah, we'll take it. We still
take
won.
it. Yeah, and one of those gold medals actually was the USA basketball team, which, you know, in the exhibition games, you know, the like early on group setting was not looking so hot.
Not hot at all.
But we did have some hot off the cuff words from Mr. Kevin Durant. And
You fucking mad shit.
mad shit. Katie posted, and I quote, "Everybody's talking about how they're catching up to us. Are you serious? This skill is unmatched." End quote. So, like I said, the United States lost our first 2 games and it wasn't pretty. And as Frindt would say, this was the worst USA basketball Olympic team ever.
Yeah.
And they only won the gold medal by 5 points
Right.
against France. So, in Frindt's words,
Against France? I didn't even know that they played them.
yeah, it was actually. So I was hoping we were gonna play Slovenia so I could watch Luka.
Yeah.
But yeah, Slovenia versus France, and then France won. So it was us versus France. France has given us actually a tough time in the past.
Yeah. The only game I saw was USA versus Australia. And we were up by like 25 points the whole game, so it wasn't much to watch.
Yeah, but anyways, you know, Frank kind of just posted in here just like, is that the most arrogant thing you've heard? It's just like they're not even close, even though they lost 2 games and only won the gold medal by 5.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, he was being a little bit arrogant with what he was saying, but they still won. Who cares what the points was? They still won, right?
I mean, true, but like I feel like that almost just like kind of adds to the stereotypical like, oh, USA #1, you know.
Well, the USA team couldn't really adapt at the beginning. They eventually adapted later on, but like the whole officiating and like the way that the game was played was so much different than how it's played in the US and everything. So
I mean, I agree,
that's why
but
they couldn't win at the beginning.
a lot of these guys have played in the Olympics before. Like Kevin Durant just became the all-time points leader for the Olympic Games for the United States.
You also got to remember they only happen once every 4 years, so
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
4 seasons in
This
USA and then
was
one.
5
Yeah.
with the delay, but I don't know.
It's Katie. It's Katie being Katie. Let's be real.
Katie loves to troll. He's got burner accounts on Twitter. Like, dude, I will say, like,
Talking this shit on Twitter.
dude, I will say, like, when he calls like somebody out for talking shit to him, like these people that have like 50 followers or something, like, will tweet at him and then he'll just fucking roast the shit out of them.
Dude, I remember
Like, no mercy.
yeah, there was a story like a year ago. He would just like he literally went on a rant against this just random ass person on Twitter because he like said like a 1 sentence trash talk to him and he just blew up on him. Like he will literally take anyone down to the dirts.
Dude, you
Talk shit against him.
do not want to be in Katie's crosshairs on Twitter.
Exactly. He literally has nothing but time after he's done practicing. He'll spend hours on his phone just tweeting at you. He doesn't
Trolling,
care.
dude. He's straight trolling.
That honestly makes me like Katie a little bit more thinking about that.
Fuck him, dude.
It's so funny when you think about it, though.
Sticking with the NBA though, did you see some of the free agent signings? And much like the NHL, like all the signings happened like within an hour. Everybody was fucking signing as soon as free agency started.
Beating frenzy.
But did you happen to see like any of the news behind the Lakers?
I don't think so. No, you enlighten me.
So they signed Russell Westbrook and Melo, and their average age on the team now is 32.8 years old.
Oh, it's getting up there.
Yeah,
A
so
little bit old.
it's getting old. LeBron's all salty that like they're making like a conversation about it.
I mean, as long as they don't get injured, it's a quote unquote veteran team, right?
Right. No, 100p, and they have a lot of talent on the team, but if they were to win the NBA Finals, they'd be the oldest team ever.
Yeah.
And I think right now, like a lot of people, I don't know what the odds are in Vegas, but I think a lot of people would be big on the Lakers to make a run.
Yeah, I could see that.
Unfortunately, I enjoyed watching the Suns in the final this year, but I don't think they're going to make it back for a few years. But they have a young team, so hopefully they can end up making it back.
Yeah. So the Lakers are still a powerhouse, right? Like so LeBron's still on the team and everything, and
Yeah, man. So like their starting five right now is like Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron, THT. I don't know the guy's full name.
yeah.
And yeah, and then they got Melo coming off the bench probably.
Yeah, that's a stacked team right there. It's like a my player team on NBA.
So like the thing I expect from this team, right, is they'll probably be like a 4 or 5 seed during the regular season, kind of saving their bodies, and then when it hits the playoffs, everybody's gonna give it their best. And I think they have a legitimate chance at making a title run.
Yeah, as long as they don't have any season-ending injuries or anything, they definitely have a shot at making it all the way. The playoffs are so brutal though because so many people get injured during the playoffs because everyone's just like they're throwing their bodies trying to get every ball that they can. Every point counts during that time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then one last thing I want to cover with sports here. Cyril Gain knocked out Derek Lewis this weekend for the heavyweight title and is now 10-0 and the first French born champion.
Ooh, baby.
So I don't know if anybody's into the UFC at all, or have you caught any of the fights in like recent memory?
I didn't see the fight you were just talking about. I saw the highlight reels from ESPN and everything
Yeah.
of him winning and everything. But I do love UFC watching it and everything.
I saw the fight.
Yeah.
I was hammered. Like I was hammered down at the bar downstairs, and I pulled it up on my phone, and we were watching the fight at the bar. But it was from what I remember, it was a very good fight.
Right.
And then I did kind of the same thing to kind of recollect my memory of what had happened. And Derek Lewis, man, I actually am a big fan of Derek Lewis, but he got his ass beat in.
Damn.
Especially in the third round, there was like a minute where he was just taking punches, and then it turned into him on all fours and just getting railed in the head.
He got KO'd though.
He got KO'd. They called it.
Damn.
They called it.
What weight class was it in?
Heavyweight, man.
Oh, heavyweight. Damn.
Yeah, so I believe.
Some damage then if he got KO'd.
Oh yeah. Well, it was a TKO, so like he didn't like the ref called it.
Right. Exactly.
But like it was on its way.
It was happening.
He was not fighting back for like
Dude,
a minute.
that reminds me of the O'Malley fight versus the green neon hair.
So that's the last good fight you saw then, because that was the night that we were watching Poirier and McGregor.
Exactly, yeah. That O'Malley fight was so fun.
I can't remember that dude's name, but like that guy's face was beat to shit.
Dude, it looked like it went through a meat tenderizer. That guy was getting his ass beat. He was still standing up though.
I can't believe it.
The whole time, like the ref had to call it. The ref was just like, "How is this motherfucker still standing?"
He's like, all right, dude, like I don't want you to have like permanent brain damage. You know you already
Exactly,
do.
right.
after
Like
those
I don't want
punches.
you seizing up on the mat right here, but he literally took like 100, 200 plus hits to the face.
It was crazy.
His
O'Malley
O'Malley's hit
set a
percent.
record.
Yeah, it was like 80. Oh, I want to say like 88%.
I don't remember, but
It was
nuts.
mid to high 80% hit percentage. So
Yeah.
he was hitting the other dude for so much, and he was just taking him like a champ. That fight was so fun to watch.
But anyways, yeah, this was a big title fight. I believe they had Derek Lewis at 3, Gain at 4.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big fight. I know Ngannou's got another one coming up, and Ngannou actually wanted to fight Stipe again for round 3.
Oh yeah.
But Ngannou's got another fight coming up because Ngannou wanted Stipe to go to Africa to fight.
Oh my god.
And Stipe was like, no.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
I love Stipe. Stipe is so fun to watch.
Yeah, man, I love Stipe. I can't wait for that third match. It's inevitable.
Oh yeah.
It's going to happen at some point. I think
They're-
Stipe is going to
Are
come
they
away with it.
tied right now or
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1? Yeah.
Stipe took the first one, Ngannou took the second.
It's like actual UFC, not like McGregor's fighter or anything.
Well, yeah, that's heavyweight too, man. That's where the big dogs are coming out to play.
Yeah.
Those when those shots.
When you think of Stipe versus McGregor, though, like I respect Stipe way more than McGregor, you know, because McGregor's just like way more talk, and he has some skill and everything, but like Stipe's
Dude,
veteran, bro.
I mean, at the same time, so is McGregor, but the way they hold themselves is definitely different.
Yeah, at least I don't break my foot on a whatever
Dude.
back punch, whatever you call it.
Oh yeah. What the Poirier was saying is he broke it earlier in the fight, and then when he went back, that's when it snapped.
Yeah, that's when everything went to hell. I was hammered for that fight. I just remember saying like, "Oh, he didn't break his leg. I'll die on that mountain." Frank was next to me. He's like, "He definitely broke," and I was like, "I'm dying on this mountain, Jim. I don't care. He didn't break it."
Still dead on that mountain.
Yeah, I died a while ago on that mountain. Nobody brought it up yet except for me.
And then the last thing here, I'm honestly not a big college football guy, but we'll address the preseason power rankings before we do another round of truth or drinks here.
All right.
So the top 5 preseason power rankings for college football have Bama at number 1, shocker.
Yeah.
Oklahoma at 2, Clemson at 3, Georgia at 4, and Ohio State at 5.
Yeah, baby. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ohio State maybe a little down, but
It's still top 5 though, right?
graduated Justin
Also
Fields.
predictions too. So.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure they got another quarterback ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Some Ohio State news actually. Menor offensive lineman Ryan Jacoby is an offensive lineman at Ohio State.
Ooh.
Just entered the transfer pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's isn't like officially on the team yet, or
out of Ohio State.
okay.
So, we'll see where he ends up. Wish him the best luck. He's actually a buddy of Skylar and Haley's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, went to Menor High School. He's a Ohio State lineman, but he just entered the transfer pool. So, hope the best for him. We'll see where he ends up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope he makes. I mean, like.
Yeah, I mean, especially a local guy, you know. Tink was saying felt nauseous watching replays of his leg break, but I kept watching. LOL.
It was so gnarly when it happened, though. Like it legitimately just snapped back. There's just some pretty gruesome clips of fighters' legs just breaking. And
Dude, I love the clips in the UFC, like where people get knocked out in 10 seconds.
oh yeah,
Like with the flying knees or something.
yeah, it's like
Knees are
literally like the
insane.
bell rings, they touch gloves, and just immediately he gets knocked out. And everyone's just like, "Oh, he's out cold. It's over. It's all over." Joe Rogan just pissing his pants on the side.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan commenting UFC
Dude,
fights is probably the best.
Perfection. I love it.
So good.
I love it.
You can't hate the guy for what he does.
But all right, guys. Before we close up episode 9 here, we're gonna do a round of truth or drinks. If anybody is interested in doing a truth or drink with us, pick a number 1 through 49. Fish, I'll have you pick another number here.
Let's do.
These ones are definitely not as good as the deck that Frindt has,
Yeah, 47. Let's do 47.
47. Have you ever done it at work?
Done it at work? No, because all the people I've worked with are guys. So definitely not.
Hey, man.
No. I'm not a switch hitter, okay? I play for one team.
Play for one team.
Only, okay?
Fair enough, dude.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't know. These are sexual questions. They are sexual questions, Mama.
Kind of.
Oh, come on, Mama.
Pick these are
one, Mama.
like shitty sexual questions, you know.
There we go, Mama.
I like the truth or drink one because you
Yeah.
can play around them more.
The truth or drinks are wild.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mama. What's the best sex you ever had?
Are they all just sex questions?
I guess so. The rated R questions for truth or drink.
Oh my god.
Whatever, man. Friend let us down. It's on him.
It is Prince. The one with the deck. He should have mailed it to us or something. Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna
fault.
16.
16.
Yeah, for Josh Cribbs. If you were a sex worker, how much would each sex act cost? If that was my profession,
Carl's a $5 hooker. Let's be real.
dude. I mean, if that was my profession, just to like, I mean, I don't know, man.
If it was my profession, I would start an OnlyFans, right?
Munch box for like 500, pound out for $1,000.
Ugh. Ugh.
5 customers a day, 7 days a week, so that's like 3,500 a week, and then so I'm bringing in like
Like you thought about this a lot.
no, I'm just thinking it through right now, like, so I could easily be bringing in like 150 to 200K with those numbers. I think they're reasonable.
Are you really gonna bang someone every day of the week for 365 days a year?
I'm banging more than one person a day.
5 people a day for a year?
I think so.
Your shit would be bruised. You'd be in a wheelchair.
You only I could pop 5 nuts a day.
No. Maybe at the beginning, your body would break down halfway through the year.
I'll figure it out as I go.
Oh God, just make an OnlyFans.
I will say though, these questions fucking suck.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Why are they all sex questions? Like, it's funny at first, but then
Yeah.
after a while, you're just like, all right, whatever.
Ciao.
People a day, though, huh?
You know, well, dude, there's 24 hours in a day. That's roughly like
Oh my
you're
God.
boning every 4.5 hours. That's plenty of recovery time.
Yeah, right. My ass, literally. No way. No
Your ass, literally. What do you
no
mean?
shot. Like my ass, you could bone somebody 4 hours every 4 hours every day for 365 days in a year. No shot.
Boy.
No shot.
Mama says she'll drink.
Exactly.
All right, well, I'm gonna say that's episode 9. What do you think, buddy?
I think that's episode 9. Yeah.
All right, let's get a fuck Frindt on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck Frindt. All right, guys. Episode 9. Thank you for being here. Episode 10 coming in September, and we're gonna be going weekly after this.
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to that. We're gonna have hopefully a giveaway coming up for episode 10 as well. Much love, everybody. Episode 9, When Worlds Collide, guys.
Peace out.